What's up, guys? Ace is here with
Brian,
and we are worth the download. And this week we're reviewing a new band for both of us, Mystery Skulls, with their new album, One of Us. So I don't know. I found it pretty interesting, but I'm gonna let you start this one off.
well, Mystery Skulls, I've never heard of them. This is something new to both of us. I didn't know what to expect. We both didn't know what to expect, but we wanted to try something new because the other guys who released on Fridays weren't that great. I'm sorry, guys. You might actually see this and think differently. However, Mystery Skulls, One of Us, 10 tracks long. I actually enjoyed it a lot because of the fact that it was very exciting. There's a lot of movement into it. Like, I felt like I can go for a jog. I felt very happy. I'm emotionally connected with the artist itself. And what I liked about them is like they were a little bit vulgar in some of the tracks.
Yep.
But it didn't seem like it was like very vulgar. You know, it's weird. Like, it didn't seem like he was trying to insult someone, like how music nowadays are, right? Or comedians, for that say. But anyways, different topic, I know. But yeah, it just balanced pretty well. I'm actually quite disappointed. I've never heard of this band before, or this group, or whatever they like to call themselves. But yeah, definitely like it. I like the interesting sounds. One song felt kind of weird because it was just like 1 minute of like randomness and then a noise and the next song. Anyways, that was interesting for Brian. What was interesting for you?
Well, I mean, like you said, going into this album, I didn't really know what to expect. I mean, with a name like Mystery Skulls, I could have been in a metal band for all I know, right?
Yeah.
But
I mean, it sounds like a metal band. Mystery Skulls, you know? I almost hit myself.
yeah, but instead, it ended up being kind of like an EDM band, right? And so, and it was a pretty good one at that.
Oh,
so, like, I liked it, like you said, yeah, 10 tracks, but it was a good, concise, pretty, good album. It didn't drag on too long, which was great because sometimes the albums can do that. And especially with EDM, sometimes it's hard to keep people's attention if it's too repetitive.
Yeah.
And so I think it's hard to get that, that good, vibe happening with an album, with an EDM album sometimes. But these guys pulled it off for sure. I found myself like it was pretty interesting. They had a little bit of a mix of different types of sound. Like I could hear different influences throughout the tracks. Like there was like one track which reminded me a lot of the XX.
Wow.
Then there was like a track that reminded me of like old school MJ.
Okay.
And so like I like just like this little elements. Like I'm not saying it fully sounded like them, just like these little elements that I'm like that sounds like an MJ, inspired.
I know
like,
the song you're talking about, the one that starts off with the drums, that one?
I think it might be. Yeah.
Okay.
So like there's these little glimpses of stuff. So it kept it sort of entertaining for me because I'm always kind of guessing, okay, what are they gonna do with the next track? What are they gonna do with the next track? And so then before I know it, the album was over. So the 10 tracks, I think, it kept it nice and concise. And
It's pretty consistent.
Yeah, but it was like I think it was still a fun album to listen to. So that this is like coming from someone who's never heard these guys before. So I'm definitely now going to be interested in going back to some other. Also, I think they only have one other album.
They only have one album. This is actually their second album, and it's actually been like almost like 4 or 5 years ago. So that kind of tells me that they're not a band that is consistent with like taking out albums and doing shows or whatever. So I got to research more about them. Maybe they have other bands.
Maybe it could be like a side project sort of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really do that deep self research because I didn't, like I said, it's the first time I heard of these guys. So I was like, I don't know. Let's just give them a listen and see what happens. Because we took like a 30-second like glimpse of it last week. We're like, yeah, that's who we're doing next week.
That's it,
right? Because we liked it already from those 30 seconds. So if you're gonna give this as album though a score then out of 5, what are you gonna give it?
So for Brian, I was shocked. It's definitely a worth the download. That's 4 out of 5 EDM tracks. That's going to be hard for you to do.
I don't know how I'm going to do that.
Yeah, just stars.
Stars? 4 out of 5 stars.
Stars.
All right. So I'm going to follow it up with the exact same score.
Yes.
So I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 skulls.
Oh, I should have said skulls.
You should have, but you didn't.
No.
So obvious.
It'd be weird, like skulls and a star right beside of it. That's
it's okay.
Star.
Maybe I can make it. Maybe I can mash them together. Challenge accepted. So anyways, 4 out of 5 then I guess is the review for you guys this week with Mystery Skulls. So let us guys know what you guys thought. If you guys haven't heard these guys, definitely give them a listen. I think they're definitely worth the download. So give them a listen and let us know what you guys think about in the comments. And so what are we doing next week?
Next week we're doing Kesha without a $.
Yes. Just Kesha.
Just Kesha, no $. No lines between the N's.
No cha-ching.
So a little insider. Kesha's changed her image completely. So this is kind of interesting in that way. Is it going to be still kind of trashy? We don't know. Stay tuned next week. Hopefully there's a better artist coming out with an album and we can probably change our mind at the last minute. But yes, we're doing Kesha.
Kesha. So make sure you guys subscribe if you want to watch that one. But if not, just watch it just for entertainment's sake. And don't forget to follow us at all of our other social media stuff. So at Worth the DL, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, whatever. Just follow us.
Just follow us.
And I guess we'll catch you guys on the next one.
We're entertaining.
Watching me